and preparing for battle. Each guy, TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Against Minnesota, he was really on his game. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. An area of the floor where Jaden McDaniels really excels. Defense.
Yeah, he's a strong perimeter defender. He's got great length, good anticipation, and he's competitive. I mean, those are the things that allow him to shut guys down on occasion. Well, Randall was lined up and ready to go. The moment the ball hit his fingers, he got it into his shot motion.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. SGA passes to Williams. Shot's good. SGA making the play.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Edwards can't hit. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. It's a three-point game. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
They beat this team last time largely because of the massive free throw disparity.
Yeah, did a really good job of throwing foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they perform. And it paid off.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
Outside, SGA. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up. First trip to the line for him here.
First team foul.
That one misses. Right around the quarter mark of the season, Clark. Rookies seem to be finding their footing out there.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. Every rookie is a little different, but usually around the quarter pole of the season, you start to get a feel for how you need to go about your work. It's a tough adjustment, but once it locks in, you're on your way.
Drops in the 3.
Nice smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Randall. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City.
And not just exerting himself scoring the ball, also showing energy on defense as evidenced by his 3 steals on the game.
Thunder trail by 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein finds SGA. The jump hook. Back to Hartenstein. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves.
First in opponent field goal percentage, and they're so impressive when it comes to their aggressiveness on the defensive end. Number 1 in opponent scoring. A team that gets in your face on defense and doesn't give up anything easy.
And you really can't emphasize enough how impressive their field goal percentage is. They run their game plan so well and know how to get the shots they want.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
That's to Holmgren. 4-3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Back to Edwards. Now Randall. For 3, DiVincenzo. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Putting up a goose egg. Bageled this period at at this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Wallace outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's blocked by Gobert.
Gobert denying that chance at the rim. The Stifle Tower doing his thing.
And that one drops. Edwards got 5.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's blocked by Gobert.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
He's 3 or 4 now, looking real confident out the gate.
Here's SGA. A steady offensive force, averaging around 32.5 a game. It's blocked by Gobert. For 3, Randall. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder trail by 5. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Rough quarter for him. They may have to start looking at somebody else to get the ball to.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked by Edwards.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
And it goes! He gets it! Wow!
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer. Whew.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Mitchell out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Williams. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Holmgren in at the 4. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second. Here's Wallace. Rebound Minnesota. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's the 3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
Strong move by Reed. He's tall and agile and strong. He's hard to slow down.
And the Thunder making a change here. Dort's checked in. Minnesota shooting their first foul shot of the night. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Pass to Dort, 6 to shoot. To the inside. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Once Reed saw he had room, he went right up with authority.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Mitchell finds Holmgren. Reed with the rebound.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
And that one's good from Conley.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Wallace outside. Fires from deep. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Conley with the ball, and it's Dort picking him up. Up top, Randall. They double Randall. Pass to Reed. Cooking. And it's Randall with the assist. Reed's got 6.
Naz Reid is a very good shooting big.
Thunder trail by 8. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Holmgren. Jalen Williams comes in for Wallace. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Clark. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Dillingham. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. For 3, DiVincenzo. That shot is off. That makes him 0 for 5.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Dort for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Randall outside. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul of the game. Mitchell's checked in for Oklahoma City. Pass to DiVincenzo. Hits a three-pointer. DiVincenzo's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. The #1 overall pick in 2020. Greg, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Randall against Williams. Fires the 3. And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist by Randall. DiVincenzo's got 6 in the quarter. Williams up top. The kick out to Williams. Off target with the 3.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage in. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Edwards. Fires for 3. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 4 assists now tonight.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Williams passes to Mitchell. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Mitchell's got himself on the board with a 3 there. And here's Edwards. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And yep, it's good.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber. And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Edwards. Edwards taking on all comers.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. It's Minnesota. They're up by 10. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it.
It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off, it gives you a multitude of options offensively.
And now let's take a moment. And that's a wrap on half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 10. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. So for Minnesota right now, DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. Here's Edwards. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Dort. Pass to SGA. Holmgren deciding where to go with it. Here's Hartenstein. Shot clock at 6. Dort for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Ant is tough to slow down. That guy is big and strong, and he's got quickness too.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Offline with a 3. Minnesota leading by 10. Here's Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. This one for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now Holmgren. Williams from long range.
And that is why Rudy's won all those Defensive Player of the Year awards. It feels like he's everywhere on D.
SGA finds Williams. Screen by Holmgren. Takes the 3. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Pass to Dort. Now here's Holmgren. Puts up a 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
They'd love to get more help from him offensively right now.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. A lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. DA, back to you.
All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Up top, Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Williams. No luck on that one. McDaniels with some nice D.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Bam! Chet rocking the rim.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. On the wing, SGA. DiVincenzo covering. SGA passes to Wallace. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Hartenstein's got 4 points this quarter.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
Pass to Edwards. Oh! Edwards with the highlight reel jam.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
DiVincenzo against SGA, and Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Mike Conley's checked in for Minnesota.
First team foul. Timberwolves substitution, number 10, Mike Conley.
1:41 left in the third quarter. Here's Holmgren, and the big finish by Holmgren.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
The kick out to Conley, and stolen by Holmgren. Here's Wallace. Williams on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Wallace outside. From deep, Holmgren. Bullseye! Chet hitting for 3.
After 1-3 in the first half, there's his second right there.
Conley passes to Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
55 seconds left in the third. Holmgren outside. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Williams misses.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
So for Oklahoma City, Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Caruso comes in for Jalen Williams. And Mitchell subbed in for SGA. And then for Minnesota, Reed's checked in for Gobert. Miller comes in for Randall. And Clark is subbed in for McDaniels. And it's Conley with the ball for the T-Wolves. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
Edwards is a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
From deep, Holmgren. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Edwards. Ant-Man getting it done inside.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And so it's Minnesota up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Cason Wallace out there with Mitchell. And it's Wiggins in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Reed passes to Conley. Back to Reed. The rebound by Wiggins.
I thought he had that one. I think he did, too.
Dort, a screen on Clark. Dort outside. There's the triple. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randall throwing it down.
Outside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Pass to Randall. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And the layup is good off the glass.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
Randall outside, from outside the arc. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 7 assists in the game.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. For the Thunder, Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Wallace. Holmgren comes in for Jalen Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. And then for Minnesota, Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's Anthony Edwards in for Dillingham. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Wiggins. Edwards, no good.
Big rebound there. Now the question is, can they be better on the boards down the stretch? It remains to be seen.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
Here's Williams. And there's another one for the Thunder.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Outside Edwards. Let's loose for three. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Just in time with the putback.
Woo. Hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Conley on the take. Yes, using that window.
Timely cut by Conley. He took off the moment he saw that opportunity open up.
SGA, it's blocked by Gobert. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run.
His energy is unmatched.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
SGA against Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gobert pulls it down. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
And stolen by Williams. Here's Holmgren. Look at Holmgren taking on all comers.
Yeah, Holmgren meets some resistance there inside, but he stays strong and gets right through it.
Here's Edwards. SGA with a steal.
Julius Randle. Second personal.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 10. Good on both.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Deflects the pass. Now Edwards. Clock at 6. Tries it from 7. Cleared away by Hartenstein. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Dort fires. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
McDaniels.
And the toughness McDaniels plays with is impressive. He doesn't back down from any defender inside.
So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
For Minnesota, Jaden McDaniels.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
You know, it would have been great to knock them all down, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shoots a 3. Cleared away by Hartenstein. Now Holmgren. He launches. Edwards. Ooh, he leaves no question. And so we see a technical foul called here. They're going to get him for hanging too long on the rim.
You just got a little carried away. It can be hard for a young player to keep his passion in check. He's got to try to tone it down a little.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one.
End of the game.
Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports.